Hey again, everyone. This is Trevor. My channel is Bullet Breaks, and we got another card show off video for you for today. Had another card show in my area. For those of you who bought from me, you know my address, but I live in the Syracuse, New York area, and it's actually at the New York State Fairgrounds. They have a card show periodically. They did have one last month, not the one I went to, but they had it again this month. And I did make it out there this time. And honestly, it was a really good show. A lot of tables and vendors set up, a lot of good selection there. But we're going to kind of go through what I spent and what I bought. And they do have another one next month. Actually, I'm sorry, not next month, in December. Some of the details for you here if you live in the area. But yeah, it looks like December 4th is the next one at the fairgrounds. Yeah, like I said, really nice show. A lot of cool stuff there. So I probably spent in the same range as last time, around 50, 60 bucks. Mostly singles. You can see here, we'll go through those. Did buy one blaster box here. This was $15 at one of the tables. I think I've seen it retail probably in the 25 to 30 range. So I figured I'd grab a box. I haven't opened any 2022 Select yet. So we'll open that at the end of the video and see what we got in there. But figured I'd give it a shot. So we will start with the singles first. Go through this stack of stuff I got. And most of these I paid $1 for, I'd say. Some $2, somewhere in that range. But yeah, we will go through and discuss and show off what we got. So first off, we've got a Drew Waters. And I've never seen a card like this before. It's a Heritage Minor League mint card. It's got a genuine 1970 U.S. coin in there, kind of funky. But Drew Waters was a former Braves prospect in the Royals system now. And it's got an actual nickel in there. And it's numbered 24 out of 99. But combination of him being a Braves prospect at the time, you can see Mississippi Braves here. And just kind of the uniqueness of this card. I'd never seen anything like it before. I had to grab it. So pretty neat. This was actually a football pickup for a buddy of mine, Matt Ryan. It's 2021 Panini Illusions. And I'm not a huge football, basketball guy. I am planning a football card break, so kind of keep your eye out for that. I'll let the channel know in the future when that's going to happen. But could be fun, something different. But yeah, I picked this up for him. He's a big Falcons fan. So even though Ryan's not on the Falcons anymore, he was a big part of the team for a while. And next we got a Wander Franco Bowman Chrome. Not a first Bowman. This is 2021 Bowman. I'm sorry, 2020 Bowman. I apologize. But yeah, Wander, not a card I had in my collection. Figured it'd be a nice one to add. And we have several... one right now. We had several Julio Rodriguez Bowman Chromes, but we'll go through one at a time. This is a Bowman talent pipeline. It's got Julio Rodriguez, Jared Kelenic, and Darren McCaughan. Haven't heard of him, but obviously the other two, fairly big names. So a pretty neat little card there. Talent pipeline. The Futurist of Bobby Witt Jr. And again, this was in the dollar bin. So this is from 2021 Bowman as well. Obviously, big name right now in the hobby. Everybody's looking for that guy. Have a 21st Century Tops of Andrew Jones. Another Brave. This is from 1999 Tops. So I have a couple of these from other players that I got when I was a kid. And picked this up, obviously, due to the Braves connection there. Pretty neat looking card. Paid $5 for this. This is a 72 or 73, somewhere in that range. Hank Aaron, all-time total base leader card. So some vintage here. And thought that was pretty neat. $5, to have a Hank Aaron card here. Thought that was worth it. But yeah, definitely been getting into some vintage lately. Picked up a few pretty cool vintage Braves cards. This was another one. I paid $2 for this. This is a 1960 Bob Hartman for the Milwaukee Braves. Never heard of him, but again, just such an old card, vintage. It's so cool. Really nice condition, I think. So I thought that was pretty neat. Next one here, another Brave. This is another former Braves prospect, Kevin Maitan, I think it's pronounced. But he was involved in the big scandal that the Braves front office had a few years ago with their international signings. Mainly from South America. But basically, he was a really big prospect for them, and then his contract was voided, and he ended up signing with the Angels, I believe, and really hasn't done anything since then. But this is 26 out of 50. This is also from Minor League Heritage, so I thought it was pretty neat. Next, we got a Bowman Platinum. This is Hunter Green, so another kind of big name right now. This is 95 out of 99. Looks like a green parallel of some sort. And this is from 2019 Bowman Platinum. So again, just thought it was a cool numbered card of a big name in the hobby. Mixed results his first year, this past year, but a lot of promise for him. This is a USA Baseball Stars and Stripes Adley Rutschman. So thought that was kind of neat. So this is 2019 Panini USA Baseball. If you've gone to the store, you've probably seen those blasters. They're usually the ones that people don't want as much, so they'll be sitting there. But I think I opened one and got some interesting names. Usually you get like an auto in them, which is kind of nice. This is pretty neat. Michael Jordan, White Sox top prospect from his brief time playing baseball and this is with the Birmingham Barons. But this is from 1994 Upper Deck, I believe, maybe 1995. But pretty neat. All right, next we got, again, this was in Syracuse, so I saw this Roy Halladay Syracuse Sky Chiefs card. That's the minor league team in Syracuse, or was. Now they're the Syracuse Mets. This was when they were the Blue Jays, obviously. But thought that was pretty neat to have as someone who lives near Syracuse. And just like a minor league type card there. So pretty cool. And this is an Ovation Barry Bonds. I remember this set from when I was a kid, 1999, I believe. Yep, Ovation. And just the design is just kind of cool with the rawhide baseball feel here. Barry Bonds, obviously a very big name. Had 37 homers and 28 stolen bases in 1998. Part of his big career. But yeah, thought that was pretty cool and brought back some memories as a kid. All right, we got a couple bags here. We'll go through this one first. Some more top-loaded cards. So I mentioned a couple Julios. I think there's the rest of them here. So we got a Bowman 3D of Julio Rodriguez from Bowman Chrome. This is 2022 Bowman Chrome. So thought that was pretty neat. Again, he's a big name. He's the guy you want right now. And actually a couple here from 2020 Bowman Chrome. So he had two cards apparently in that set. And these are both of them. They were both in the box there right next to each other. So I grabbed them both for $1 each. Figured that's a pretty safe thing to grab. But yeah, 2020 Bowman Chrome for both of those. So I thought that was pretty cool. A lot of Julios. This is a Prismatic Prodigies of Fernando Tatis Jr. Obviously his name is lessened a little bit right now, but this is Bowman Platinum. And 2018, still thought it was a cool card to add to my PC. Pretty neat. This, I just thought the picture was cool. I'm not like a Mike Schmidt collector or anything like that, but this is from Stadium Club and 2020 Stadium Club. And just thought the picture was neat. Just kind of throwback-ish. I liked it, so I grabbed it for $1. All right, next we got an Ozzy Albies Purple Parallel from Heritage, and this is 2022 Heritage. So I think these come from a hot box typically. It's not numbered or anything, but just a really nice looking card. One of my favorite players on the Braves. And here's another vintage. This was $1. You can see it's got some damage up here. Not great condition damage down here. But again, for $1, Tony Perez, he's kind of a big name player for the Reds. Had a nice long career. 40 homers in 1970. So yeah, just something to add to my vintage collection. Thought it was pretty neat. And our last top-loaded card is going to be Jared Schuster for the GCL Braves. This is, again, minor league heritage. This is 28 out of 75. Right there in big writing. But yeah, this is from 2021 minor league heritage. But he's a, decent pitching prospect for them. I believe he pitched most of the year in AA this year, had some good numbers. So remains to be seen how good he'll be next year, but something to watch out for. And now we got some just kind of sleeved. Some were not sleeved. This was kind of all out of the same box. And I just picked through it for about 15, 20 minutes and got some cool cards out of it. I think I ended up with 25 from this person. This is just a Fernando Tatis Jr. Top 100 from Bowman Chrome, and this is 2019 Bowman Chrome. So again, just another nice Tatis to add to the collection. Thought this was pretty neat. A Topps Chrome Power Players of Barry Bonds, and this is from 2020, or I'm sorry, 2000, not 2020. And just thought it was really sharp-looking card. Again, of a big player. Should be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. But yeah, liked it a lot. A few Shoheis. So we have Panini Prism numbers game insert, and it's some sort of parallel, blue parallel, I'm guessing blue Prism. In 2020 Panini Prism. And then another blue parallel from 2020 Panini Prism. This is just his base parallel for Shohei. And this is 2020 Donruss. We got a purple parallel of Shohei Ohtani. So I thought those were pretty neat. Low-cost cards. This one, Rafael Devers and Panini Prism Fearless. I mean, you can see that's just a beautiful card. And they had it without even a sleeve there. I got to throw it in a sleeve still, but thought it was kind of crazy. And this is a Prism, some sort of parallel. But yeah, it's crazy. A couple minis. We had this Derek Jeter from 2018, Allen and Ginter. Thought it was neat. I love mini cards. And then this mini, I think it's like a sticker card, and it's from Heritage, 2018 Heritage, and obviously Aaron Judge, big name right now. And Max Fried, another Panini Prism, again from 2020 Prism, and some sort of parallel here. Really nice looking card. Again, my favorite team. Easy choice to add to the collection there. Got another Shohei, and this is just a base from 2019 Gypsy Queen. So I'm a fan of Gypsy Queen, like the look of it. And this was just a nice add to the collection. We've got a Bowman Platinum Mike Trout, and you can see it looks like it's some sort of parallel. Not sure exactly what, but like the look of it. Trout, obviously big name. And this is a 2021 Bowman Platinum card. And another football. I did grab a couple of those. We got Joe Burrow, The Will to Win. And this is from 2021 Mosaic. It's some sort of green prism. And Ichiro, Topps Chrome Refractor. Thought that was an easy one to grab. This is 2016 Topps Chrome. And just, another big name player just to add to my collection. Cool card. Here's a name I hadn't seen in a while. Was briefly a pitcher with the Braves. Didn't have a long career at all. I had 1 or 2 good years, but this is an auto from Chuck James. And this is 2006 Topps. So, again, for $1, I was like, I'll add it to my Braves autograph collection. No problem there. But yeah, kind of a neat card. I kind of like the design of it compared to the autographs nowadays. I mean, it really lets the autograph stand out. Maybe a little bit too much white space here. They probably could have made that a little bit smaller. But yeah, I like the design all in all there. And we've got a Derek Jeter, Bowman's Best. And Best Cuts is the insert here. So pretty fancy looking card. And next we've got a couple, I think this is 2017 Topps Museum Collection. Yes, 2017. So we've got a Lou Gehrig and a Derek Jeter base cards from that set. These are the first cards that I have owned from 2017, or I'm sorry, not even 2017, Museum Collection in general, overall. So a couple nice names to start that collection off. Like those a lot. And we've got another Ichiro base, and this is from 2015 Heritage. I don't have a lot of cards from that set, so I saw this, grabbed it. Pretty happy with that. And this is one in his brief time with the Marlins. And next we've got a Ronald Acuna Jr., and this is another blue prism. They had several of those of different players in the box I got these from. And this is, again, 2020 Panini Prism. So pretty sharp-looking card there. And we've got a couple Illumination. So first off, we've got Yordan Alvarez. So he's having a huge postseason so far. A couple game-winning home runs already in the division series. And this is another Panini Prism insert. And you can see that's similar to Devers. I'm not sure which parallel this is, but it's gorgeous. I love this one. Jumps right out at you. Then we got another illumination insert, and this is, I believe, more of a blue prism, however they call that. But Bryce Harper, also having a big postseason, unfortunately for the Braves, but Phillies moving on. And this is a Dylan Cease rookie card from Panini Prism, and again that same parallel. I got to figure out what that is because it jumps right out at you. I mean, really stands out. So beautiful cards. He had a huge year. He's a Cy Young contender for this year in the American League. And another Ronald Acuna Jr., same thing, 2020 Panini Prism, but same parallel here. That is just gorgeous. And the one basketball card I bought, Lonzo Ball for the Pelicans. Just thought it was a really cool looking card. And it's a Prism parallel pink of some sort. Pink Velocity or whatever name they have for it. And finally, for singles, we got a Ronald Acuna Jr. Slugfest Leather and Lumber. And this is 2019 Panini Leather. Oh, Leather and Lumber is a set. I honestly had not even heard of that before. But that's the set from 2019. And Slugfest insert. So pretty neat. All right. And finally, like I said, I grabbed this for $15. 12 cards in this box. Have not opened any of this so far, so we're going to pop this open now and see what we get. Looks like we'll get a hollow parallel and then 3 scope parallels. That's what we're looking for. Only 12 cards in the box. That's kind of why I've shied away from the product is, for $25 or $30, getting 12 cards, it's not a good value proposition to me. But, at 15, sure, I'll give it a shot. That's the price of a hanger. Most of these sets. And like I said, really encourage going to this next show that they have there. There's a lot of good deals to be had. A lot of good PC building cards if that's what you're looking for. And then you can find some decent deals like this. There was plenty of boxes there that were reasonably priced if you're having trouble finding them in retail. All right. Yeah, I haven't heard much about this set. I mean, obviously it is Panini, so it's unlicensed. So it hurts it a little bit. It's also got Fernando Tatis on the box here, which was kind of an unfortunate timing thing for them with his injury and then suspension. But yeah, like I said, I haven't heard a lot about it. So we're gonna see what we got. We got 3 packs of this to open. We'll start from the back, bottom pack first. Yeah, maybe we'll pull something pretty neat out of this. Who knows? All right, something shiny in there. Might be one of our scope parallels, I believe they were called. And we got Kyle Hendricks for the Cubs. We've got Aroldis Chapman for New York. Ended his career with New York. Premier level. Okay, so these have levels too. So nothing on that one. But if we look at the back of this one, we've got a premier level right up there. So I don't know if it really changes the value or anything, but just better card, I guess. Wow. So this is beautiful card. Charlie Morton. So happy with that name right there. That's beautiful. And that must be one of the scope parallels. That's concourse level right there. And insert is going to be Shane Bieber and Fuego. So he's having a great postseason so far. Beautiful cards. Yeah, that Charlie Morton is, that's a stunner. Okay, pack number 2. All right, we start off with Eddie Matthews. So, cool name there. Concourse level. Shohei Ohtani. Great name. And that is diamond level. So, diamond level card here. So, very nice. We got Matt Scherzer on our second scope parallel. You can see that's just beautiful card. And Christian Yelich. That looks like just kind of a plain card here. So we've got 2 scope parallels. We're looking for one hollow parallel. Unless I missed it in the first 2 packs. That should be coming here. And we should have one more scope parallel. We start out with Jonathan India from the Reds. No, that looks like our other parallel in the back. Tim Anderson from Chicago. Premier level. I didn't even check India here. He's concourse. Nate Lowe or Lau is going to be our third scope parallel. So he had a really nice year, actually, and this is a premier level. And Luis Robert Lubob is going to be our Prism Silver Concourse level. So some really nice names in there, and some pretty cool cards. I mean, those scope parallels really nice. Again, it's a very quick rip, so I don't know if I can recommend it at 25 or 30, but if you can get it cheap enough, definitely go for it. Really nice premier cards. Obviously, missing the team logos is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, so that was pretty much it. So again, I recommend going to the next one they have on December 4th. A lot of fun, a lot of cool things you can pick up and find there. And hope you like this video. Let me know if you like these cards, if you see any in particular, and you want to point them out in the comments. Like I mentioned, working on the next break, probably going to be in a couple weeks, week or two. Thinking either going with the Mega Box for baseball break, or I have a football mixed products break that should be pretty fun. So I'm thinking about running that next and seeing where we go with that. So like I said, thanks for watching, and have a great day.